بسم الله والحمد لله الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تمسك بسنته بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد, after praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam, and upon his family and his companions, and upon all those who follow upon his guidance into the establishment of the last day. To proceed, ikhwan, Allahumma inna na'udhu bika min ilmin la yanfa' wa min qalbin la yakhsha' wa min nafsin la tashba' wa min du'ain la yusma'. Verily, Ya Allah, we seek refuge with you from knowledge that has no benefit, and from a heart that has no fear, and from a soul that has no satisfaction nor contentment, and from a dua that goes unanswered, and from a dua that goes unanswered. To proceed, ikhwan, فنواصل معكم في هذه الليلة المباركة الكريمة عونا من الرحمن الرحيم. So we continue on this blessed and noble night of ours, seeking the aid and the assistance of our Lord, the most merciful and the most compassionate. مستفيدين متعلمين من اللغة العربية as we continue to learn and derive benefit from the science of the Arabic language. فلأصحاب الكتب بحمد الله وصلنا إلى صفحة إلى صفحة 27. So for those that have the book, we have arrived at page number 27. لا استفدنا من هذه الصفحة. We benefited from that page already. إلى صفحة 29. Page number 29. فقال التدريب الرابع, exercise number 4. استعمل تعبير ما أجمل في 5 جمل. Use or utilize the phrase ما أجمل, how beautiful, in 5 sentences. طيب, فكنا متكلمين يا إخوان عن تعبير ما أجمل. So the phrase we were talking about was this phrase, ما أجمل. So we're talking about this phrase here, ما أجمل, how beautiful. تعبير, or we say عن تعبيري ما أجمل. So we have the phrase how beautiful is such and such, whatever you're talking about. ما أجمل. So we're talking about the phrase ما أجمل. فما اسم هذا التعبير. So who remembers يا إخوان? What's the name of this phrase? ما أجمل. What's the name of this type of sentence? ما أجمل المسجد. If we were to say مثلا, for example, write this down يا إخوان, اكتبوا هذا, ما أجمل المسجد. ما أجمل المسجد. What type of sentence is this? ما أجمل المسجد. If you were to say ما أجمل المسجد, how beautiful is the masjid? من يعلم? Who remembers? What type of phrase is this called? ما أجمل هذا, أو ما أجمل المسجد. Who remembers? Who do we have? Sheikh Abdullah, Sheikh Nakir. Alright, who remembers what type of sentence is this called, ya ikhwan? تعد تعجبي تعجب أحسنت أحسنت تعجبي لا بأس لا بأس يا شيخ تعجبية الجملة التعجبية. Write this down يا إخوان. فائدة عظيمة. A tremendous benefit inshallah for you brothers and sisters studying Arabic. الجملة الجملة التعجبية الجملة التعجبية. نعم التعجبية الجملة الجملة التعجبية الجملة التعجبية. نعم. من يترجمها? Who can translate this يا إخوة? الجملة التعجبية. من يترجمها? Who can translate this sentence? Or this type of word, this type of sentence? Who can translate الجملة التعجبية? من يترجمها? Who can translate the name of this type of sentence?
Sentence of lack of a better word, excitement.
Hey, mashallah, excitement will be a good one. Excitement, amazement, wonder, all of that will be excellent translations. That's a good one. So we would say in English, the sentence of, you can say excitement, that's a good one. Excitement. Or you can also say amazement. Both of them are similar and are correct. Amazement. الجملة التعجبية. طيب فما معنى هذا? What does this mean يا إخوان? المتكلم هنا, the one that says this, the speaker, هو لا يسأل شخصا عن أي شيء ما. He's not asking someone anything. He's not asking anyone anything. يقوله أو يقولها تعجبا. He's saying it out of wonder, out of amazement. He's not asking someone anything. Remember, ya ikhwan, this ma is not the ma of asking. No. It looks like it. If you were to say, for example, ma, this ma أجمل المسجد. You were to say to someone, ما أجمل المسجد. You're not asking them anything. You're mentioning this out of amazement, out of wonder, out of excitement. This is not the ma al-istifhamiyya. No. This ma here is not the ma of asking. So pay attention there, ya ikhwan. This ma is the ma of excitement. So pay attention. This ma ليس الاستفهامية. ليس الاستفهامية. So pay attention there. This is not the ma of asking. This ma here in this phrase is not the ma of asking. ليست شبهتها ليست الاستفهامية. الاستفهامية. This is not the ma of asking. So pay attention there, ikhwan. This is the ma of amazement. You're saying it, not asking, no, out of amazement. So the ma is not the ma of asking. Remember, there are multiple ma. There are different types of ma. So this is not the ma of asking. No. This is the ma of amazement, excitement. Your wife for the married brothers. And this is something that the brothers we forget. أحيانا ننسى هذا. فالمرأة مثلا تلبس لبسا جميلا جديدا. So the woman is wearing some new clothing, something new, something beautiful, new. فأنت تقول عجبا. So you say out of amazement. She looks mashallah in this garment. So you say ما أجمل هذا الثوب. You say how beautiful is that garment. Say it's a dress. ما أجمل الفستان. How beautiful is that dress. How beautiful is that whatever she has. So you're not asking her. No, you're saying it out of amazement. So this is the ma al-ta'ajjubi, not the ma al-istibhami, not the ma of asking. So pay attention there, ya ikhwan. So we had 5 sentences. He says, استعمل تعبير ما أجمل في 5 جمل. Utilize the phrase how beautiful in 5 sentences. So let's do that inshallah, ya ikhwan. So who do we have today? Sheikh Nakir, Sheikh Abdullah, Tayyib. Each one gives a sentence inshallah using the phrase ma ajmala. The thing you're talking about is up to you, but use the phrase ma ajmala, how beautiful. No. MashaAllah, accent. Sheikh Nakir begins with a beautiful sentence. He says, write this down, ya ikhwan. This should be Arabic. ما أجمل السيارة. How beautiful is the car. Allahu Akbar. Beautiful sentence, ya Sheikh. Let's add our vowels. ما أجمل السيارة. How beautiful is the car. Allahu Akbar. طيب Sheikh Nakir, أين حرف التعجب? Where's the particle of amazement? Accent. So the ma is a particle of amazement. Allahu Akbar. طيب, who do we have? طيب, Sheikh Abdullah, أين المفعول به? Where's the accusative noun that the action of the verb falls on? جميلا السيارة. ما شاء الله. طيب. And we have, there's someone else logged on also, but I don't know who name that is. If you would like to mention your name, tell me your name so I can call on you also.
That was just me, Sheikh. I'm at work.
Oh, لا بأس يا شيخ. This is a different email?
No, same email, Sheikh.
Oh, okay, I didn't recognize it. Okay, لا بأس. Well, you can still listen. I won't call on you while you're at work, inshallah. When I see you at the masjid, you can give me the answers.
With my patient, so I'm logging in.
Oh, no problem, ya Sheikh. No problem. May Allah bless you. طيب, Sheikh. آمين. Sheikh Abdullah, جملتك, your sentence. تفضل. ما شاء الله أحسنت. ما أجمل القمر في السماء. جميل ما شاء الله. How beautiful is the moon in the sky. أحسنت. ما أجمل القمر في السماء. How beautiful is the moon. Sometimes we don't take a moment to look at Allah's creation, ya ikhwan. Only the wise ponder and reflect over Allah's creation. Just stop and look at the moon from time to time. You'll be amazed, ya ikhwan. طيب, how beautiful is the moon in the sky. جميلا. ولا نقول أن نعبد القمر. لا, هذا الشرك. And we're not saying to worship, no, the moon. That's polytheism. We're saying to ponder and reflect over Allah's creation, ya ikhwan. That's from wisdom. Only the wise do that. To take a moment and look at yourself, how you're changing through the years, how you're getting older, how we're getting weaker. To ponder over that, only the wise are going to do that. The woman ponders over her changes. The man ponders over his, reflects over how Allah created him from mada, from a nutfa, from a piece of morsel. ثم كبره, then he made him big and strong. وقواه وسواه, and he made him strong, and he fashioned him into a man and a woman. ثم ضاعفه, and then he makes him weaker. Allahu Akbar. From the wisdom of Allah, he's a child, weak, becomes strong, a man and a woman, then he gets weaker again. Allahu Akbar ya ikhwan. Naam. علينا بالتدبر. It's upon us to ponder and to reflect. يقول تعالى والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. Surah Al-Asr. As Allah Ta'ala says, by the time, verily mankind is in a state of loss, except those who believe and perform actions of righteousness and exhort one another to truth and exhort one another to patience. قال الشافعي رحمه الله لو تدبر الناس هذه السورة لوسعته. Al-Shafi'i said about this small surah, if all of mankind only pondered and reflected over Surah Al-Asr, this would have been sufficient. Allahu Akbar. فعلينا بالتدبر. It's upon us to ponder and to reflect. طيب, دور من, whose turn with the sentence? Give us a sentence with the phrase ما أجمل. How beautiful. Whose turn? Going back around already يا اخوان. طيب, شيخ نكيه تفضل. ما أجمل. لا بقى.
That's why I don't like working out after class, you know. After class.
لا بأس. ما أجمل. إيه, ما أجمل السيارة. You can say that. السيارة. That's a good one. How beautiful is the car? How beautiful is the car? طيب. هو يا إخوان. ما الشمس في الأرض. طيب, ما أجمل. هذا شبيه ميم. الشمس في الأرض. جميلا. طيب, how beautiful is the sun في الأرض, in the world. No, it's another beautiful one. MashaAllah ya ikhwan. Remember ya ikhwan, the more vocabulary you have, the better your sentences are going to be. And that's in every language ya ikhwan. In English. Not that you're trying to show off. No, you don't want to be those people either. You want to be in the middle. You want to do it for Allah's sake. But the better your vocabulary is and becomes, the better your sentences can become and your speech. Remember, you don't always have to say the same things over and over and over and over. No. You learn a vocabulary word, use it. You learn a word, use it. So now you have 5 words. Then you have 10 words. Then you have 100 words. One of the best ways to keep those vocabulary words vibrant and you can refer to them quickly is by using them. One of the best ways to use it is to speak and to write. Some people may get offended. Oh, it's a lot of writing in this book. MashaAllah. All these sentences we gotta write. The one that's serious about the Arabic, he's gonna do the work. For example, so let's translate the first one we had. How beautiful is the car? How beautiful is the car? Then we have how beautiful is the sun in the world. How beautiful is the sun in the world. Sometimes we don't ponder over Allah's creation. We're not saying worship Allah's creation. La. We don't want no one to misunderstand, ya ikhwan. لا نتكلم عن العبادة. We're not talking about worship here. العبادة لله تعالى. Worship is for Allah and Allah alone. نتكلم عن التدبر. We're talking about pondering and reflecting. Taking a moment before you go to sleep. What did I do today? What did I benefit today? Did I learn something new? Did I review anything? Did I share some knowledge? Did I benefit anyone? How many sunan did I do? That'd be a challenge, ya ikhwan. Let's challenge ourselves to do 10 sunan a day. 10 sunan. Not the wajibat, 10 sunan. And then at night you ask yourself, how close did I get? I smiled at the brother when I saw him, mashallah. I shook the other brother's hand, that's 2. I shared some knowledge, 3. I prayed 2 raka'ah before I walked in the masjid, before I sat down. Reflect, ya ikhwan. And then the next day we try to do 15 sunan. For example, how can we be from the people of the sunan, of the sunnah, and we don't even know the sunnah? Okay, هذا مستحيل. That's impossible, ya ikhwan. طيب, next sentence. تفضل. Whose turn? Number 4. ما أجمل الشجرة. الشجرة في ماذا؟ في in the jungle. في البغل. طيب, I'll give you an easy one. في الحديقة. في الحديقة. أنا وفيكم بارك الله. طيب, beautiful sentences, mashallah, ya ikhwan. ما أجمل الشجرة. There should be a sheen. في الحديقة. In the garden. How beautiful is the tree in the garden. You'll be amazed. You go to the park, you go to the zoo, and you just ponder. Look at the animals, look at the trees, and you reflect. If the trees are amazing and the animals are amazing, how much the Lord of the trees. Allahu Akbar. How beautiful is the tree in the park, in the garden. Sometimes it seems like the only thing important to most of us, ya ikhwan, is the things that don't benefit our souls. It's okay to benefit your mind and benefit your body, but what about your soul? What about your soul? Sometimes we forget that the soul, to have a pure soul or beneficial soul, is more honorable. We only focus on the physical, the physical, the physical. The women are getting these surgeries for how much money, ikhwan? طيب, if she's in need, if it's a necessity, Islam says that's allowed. If it's just for beautification, Islam says that's not allowed. طيب, if you're going to spend all of that on your physical, how much more so your soul? How much more so your soul? طيب, one last sentence, number 5, ya ikhwan. Whose turn? تفضل. ما أجمل. This should be a jim. غرفة الجلوس. جميلا. الجلوس. Where's my scene? طيب. How beautiful is the living room? The room of sitting. How beautiful. You go to someone's house and mashallah, they have a beautiful sitting room. So you say out of amazement, ما أجمل غرفة الجلوس. How beautiful is the sitting place, the place of sitting, the room of sitting. We may call it the living room. No. Is it from Islam to mention blessings upon you, or are you afraid of the ayn? Which one is from Islam? How beautiful is the sitting room, the living room. Sometimes you hear the Muslims nowadays, oh, don't tell nobody about your good because the evil eye is real. So don't tell nobody about Allah's blessings upon you. No, keep it to yourself. Don't tell no one. Is that from Islam? Or do you speak about the goodness Allah blessed you with? Which one is correct? Who knows? Man Yujib.
What was the question?
A blessing befalls you. Is it from Islam to talk about it, or do you do like most of us say today? No, don't tell no one about your good because the evil eye is real. So you keep your blessings. Don't tell no one about the good Allah blessed you with. Or do you speak about the blessings? Our sister Zaki, she says, my sentence is Ma ajmala qira'ataka min al-Quran. MashaAllah, it's a beautiful sentence. How beautiful is the person's recitation of the Quran. She says another sentence. Ma ajmal al-qamara indama yakhruju fil layl. MashaAllah, another beautiful sentence. How beautiful is the moon when it appears at night. Our brother says that sentence is called the sentence of amazement. MashaAllah, may Allah bless you all. Correct, ya ikhwan. All of you are correct. Beautiful sentences. Our sister Kara, wa alayki salam, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All of you. طيب, a blessing befalls you. Is it from Islam to talk about it? Or are you afraid of the ayn, so you don't speak about the blessings Allah has blessed you with? Which position is correct? Who knows?
Be careful about how you mention it.
And you always be careful. Every time you talk, you have to have the ihtimam. You have to be considerate. You have to be careful. And every time you talk, and every time you do an action. Yes, that's true. But do you speak about it? Or do you do like most of us today? No, no, girl. Don't tell nobody about your good because the evil eye is real. So it's as if we can't talk about the blessings of Allah upon us. Which one is correct?
I would say to keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself. Don't mention it.
With any good, surely there's like envy or hatred that come along with it.
Right. Our sister says, my sentence is Ma ajmala shamsa fi samas. Another beautiful one, mashallah. All of you have beautiful sentences tonight, ya ikhwan. How beautiful is the sun in the sky. Allahu Akbar. That's another beautiful one, ya ikhwan. Our brother says, I would say keep it to myself. Remember, ya ikhwan, it's not from Islam not to mention good because you're afraid of the evil ayn. That's not the sunnah here. That's not from Quran and sunnah. That Allah blesses you with something and you don't mention it because you are afraid of the evil ayn. That's not the principle here. Rather, it's the opposite. If Allah blesses you, yes, you have to be careful not to mention it in an arrogant manner. Yes. And you have to also be careful that you don't harm nobody also. Sometimes the brother, for example, he hustled a talaq. He's going through a divorce. And you're happy in your family, but he's so sad right now. It's not from wisdom to talk about that blessing that you have right now. That may harm your brother because of what he's going through. You just got paid. The brother hasn't had $100 in months. So you mentioning your amount of money at that moment may not be from wisdom. Many of the ulama are sisters, they fall into this a lot. يأخذون ماذا الصور ويعلقون هذه الصور بالإنترنت. With the sister, she takes a picture. في الأغلبية عن الطعام. Usually, I don't know what it is, ya ikhwan, but it's something about the women in food. I never learned the issue yet, but it's something about the sisters and food, where they make the nice meals. The plate is mashallah, and then before you eat, whoa, bismillah, bismillah. علي أن آخذ صورة من هذا الطعام ثم أعلق هذه الصورة إلى internet. She says, wait, I gotta take a picture first, and then I gotta put this picture on my page. It's something about the pictures with food, with the women. So the scholars, they say the woman has to be careful, and she shouldn't do that, because sometimes the poor and the ones that don't have this and that, this can cause them harm too. So you also always have to be wise. But in general, it's from Islam to mention your blessings, not in an arrogant manner. No, that's not from Islam. Not just throwing it out there like that. No, you have to be wise. When do I say this? How do I say this? Who do I say it to? It depends. But generally, it's from the Quran and Sunnah to mention the blessings of Allah upon you. يقول تعالى فأما بنعمة ربك فحدث. Al-ayah. Allah Ta'ala says, and as for the blessings of your Lord upon you, فحدث. Then talk about them. And that's the new word there, Ikhwan. Let's write this word down. حدث. To talk, to speak. Write this word down there, Ikhwan. حدث. حدث. To talk. And the madari' yuhaddithu. Yuhaddithu. To talk. Yuhaddithu. To speak. To talk. So Allah is commanding, not that you're bragging, no. Not that you mention it to everyone, no. Not that you're arrogant, no. That's haram. But generally, you speak about it. You have good health, alhamdulillah for the good health. You have a bicycle, alhamdulillah for this bike. You speak about it. That's from Quran and Sunnah. And don't be afraid of the evil ayn. You make your dhikr. You make your dua. If it falls you, it was written to befall you. You're not afraid of that. We're afraid of Allah. So you keep Allah on your tongue. You make your dhikr. Sometimes you hear the brothers and sisters, oh, don't mention that, yahi, to the people. Why? The evil eye is real. Yes, we know the evil eye is real, ya ikhwan. We know that. We know that. But we don't not do the sunnah out of fear of what can happen. No, not like that. You be sincere. And you be wise. And you fear Allah to the best of your ability. Wallahu alam. طيب نواصل. Let's continue يا إخوان. قال تدريب الخامس. Exercise number 5. رتب الكلمات الآتية لتكون جملا مفيدة. طيب, one of my favorite ones يا إخوان. Arrange the words, the following words, in order to create beneficial sentences. So we have a list of words. We have to arrange these words in order to make a beneficial sentence. طيب. داخل, inside. كثيرا, a lot or much. Al-jahizati, maybe it's the mudaf ilay, or it's preceded by harf jar. It's genitive. Al-jahizati, that which is prepared or ready. Ra'a, to see, or he saw. Al-matjar, al-matjar can be like uh, it could be like a factory, it could be a store, it could be a place of, like where you store up things. Al-malabisi, clothing, is also genitive, so pay attention there. Min, from. Hasanun, Hasan, a person's name. فَمَنْ يُرَتِّبُهَا, so who can put these in order? لِنُكَوِّنَ بِهَا جُمَلًا أو جُمْلَةً مُفِيدَةً, in order for us to make a beneficial sentence. Who wants to try number one? فضل يا عبد الله. Huh? داخل حسن. طيب, continue. Good. You mentioned Hassan twice. You mentioned Hassan twice. Good. Good. المتجاري. رأى. كثيرا. من ملابس الجاهزة. طيب. Let me see, Ikhwan. Try it one more time, ya Abdullah. Let's put it all together. Hold on, ya Ikhwan. Why can't I, لا بس. تفضل يا شيخ. داخلة. Inside. Inside of what? داخل حسن. Inside of Hassan.
No, Hassan inside. We try it again.
لا بأس. Why would I do my thing like that, ya Ikhwan? Who saw Hassan? Good. So begin like that. That's better. Hasanun ra'a. Good. لا بأس لا بأس. Who can help? Who can help our brother Abdullah out? طيب تفضل.
Here we go. Hassan.
Good.
Hassan. Dekalan and Malabisa and Makaja. No. Okay.
Start off with the verb. Bring the verb and then the doer of the verb and then what he did.
Bring the verb.
Ra'a. Hasanun. Hassan saw. What did he say? Or how much of it did he say? Huh?
رأيت كثيرا
Good.
ملابسا المتجة
Kathiran. What did you say after Kathiran?
متجة
Kathiran.
no
Not.
كثيرا 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 الجاهزية جاهزاتي
Al Jahizati.
أحس many
Yeah, this one is a good one, yeah, Ikhwan. Allahu Akbar. Makes you guys think. Makes you think.
stop stop
That
I'm
was.
trying to get
This one is tricky. Who else? Who else? Who else has? Who else gave this one a try, yeah, Ikhwan? Fadiyah. Who else do we have tonight, yeah, Ikhwan? Who else tried this one? Ah, our sister Aisha, give it a try, inshallah. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. How are you? We're arranging the words in order to make a sentence.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ah,
رأى
good,
حسن
good.
كثير الجاهزة
كثيرا
الجاهزة
جاهزتي
داخل من المختار
متجري الملابس. Okay, also super close, super close, super close, super close. Ah, your beginning is correct with Abdullah. طيب, who else يا إخوان? Also super close. Who got it? Anyone get this one correct? Anyone? Both of them were super close. Let's try it again. I'll give you one small hint, yeah, Ikhwan. One small hint. Look at the vowels, too. Look at the voweling, also. Let's write it out, inshallah, make it a little bigger. Look at the voweling, yeah, Ikhwan. Look at our voweling. Pay attention to the vowels. They're helping us slightly with the vowels. Da, khila. Pay attention to the vowels. What's the next one? كثيرا. طيب الجاهزة مجرور. Pay attention there. It's going to help you. الجاهزة. Where's Maza? الجاهزة. Pay attention to the vowelings. رأى. طيب المتجري مجرور. Pay attention. المتجري مجرور. Something is making it genitive, so pay attention. الملابسي. الملابسي. Also genitive. من حرف جار. حسن. Now look at all the voweling, ya ikhwan. Pay attention to the voweling. It's going to help you tremendously. Now try it. Looking at the voweling. Sister Aisha and Abdullah were super close, super close. The nouns that end in kasra, remember, something made them majruran. So pay attention there. نعم. Al-matjar is like a place. It could be like a factory. It could be a store. It could be somewhere you store up things, like a storage. Metjar. It could be like a museum. It could be anywhere that you store up things at. Metjar.
What about al-jahiza? Al-jahiza.
Al-jahiza is feminine and is ready. Something is ready or prepared. طيب. Malabisi, clothing. تفضل يا عبد الله, you got it. ها. Try it. بسم الله. حسن. كثيرا. ها. الجاهزة. Good. الملابس. المتجري. من داخلة. من داخلة. طيب, once again, super close. You're right there. Super close. What did Abdullah say? حسن رأى كثيرا الجاهزة الملابس المتجري. Close. من الداخلة أو من داخلة. Super close. 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 Anyone else want to try? Don't be shy, ya ikhwan. It's going to help you tremendously. Putting together sentences, if you can figure it out, Allahu Akbar. You have to have a little bit of grammar and you have to know the words. طيب. Okay, here ya ikhwan. Remember, jahiza is majroor, kasra. What's the principle that we learned regarding nouns? How do nouns usually come? In what form? Takarrabta. Close. How does nouns usually come? The origin of nouns is what?
Either the Roman mean or preceded by out.
The first part you said it. Say it again. I thought you said something different. Not tanween. Write this down, ya ikhwan. This is next year's Arabic. It's going to help you tremendously. The origin regarding nouns. Somebody write this down. The origin regarding nouns. It's a principle in grammar. Al-aslu fil asma. Abdullah, we learned this in our Arabic at 4th Af. Our other brothers and sisters, we learned this in the Tabeer book last year, first level. Al-aslu fil asma. The origin regarding nouns is al-rafi'. Al-rafi'. Memorize this, ikhwan. Al-rafi'. The origin regarding nouns is that they are nominative. The nominative case. The origin regarding nouns is this. Nouns are usually nominative. Now, what does nominative mean? Nama. Where's my spelling, ya ikhwan? I. Nominative. What does it mean, Rafi'? Remembers. That the word ends in dhamma, or what takes the place of dhamma. Write this down, ya ikhwan. The nominative case, Rafi', is the word ends in, or you can say with, a dhamma, or what takes the place of dhamma. Memorize this, ya ikhwan. The origin regarding nouns is that they end in dhamma. Ends with the dhamma, or what takes the place of dhamma. That's a principle, ya ikhwan. Nouns are usually rafi', they in the rafi' case, meaning it ends with a dhamma, or what takes the place of dhamma. So if you see a noun ending in kasra, that's not the origin. Something makes it, something affected it, something makes it change to that. Right? So, for example, write this down, ya ikhwan. Muhammadin. Write this down. Muhammadin. Write it with the vowels. Muhammadin. انظروا إلى آخر الكلمة. Look at the ending of the word. Muhammadin. Muhammad is a noun. Muhammad ismun. It's a noun. So something is making Muhammad Muhammadin. So it's usually something that comes before it. So it's not in the origin. Something is changing it. So anytime you see a noun and it's kasra or fatha, something is making it like that. The origin is Muhammadun. So this principle is good to learn, because if you don't see it in the origin, the first thing you're going to say is something is changing it. Right? The origin of mankind is that they are Muslims. In any language you want to use. In Arabic, we say Muslim. In English, you can say they submit to the Creator. That's the origin. Someone does not believe in the Creator, something changed his origin. Maybe his parents, maybe his society, maybe his teacher, maybe himself. Something changed it. Similarly in words, nouns, the origin is rafi' in nouns, meaning they end with the dhamma. So when you go back to jahiza, look at the ending of it. It's majroor. It's ending in kasra. So that's not the origin, because it's a noun. So something changed it. Look at matjar. I'll give you another easy hint. Matjar, another noun. Look at the ending. Majroor, kasra. Something affects it. Malabisi, another noun. Majroor, genitive. Something's affecting it. So pay attention there, ikhwan. If you see a noun and the noun does not end in dhamma, then something changed it. So now, let's try it again. All of you are right in your beginning. You can start off one or two ways. All of you are correct. You can bring Hasan first, then the verb. Or you can bring the verb, then Hasan. The meaning is the same. You can say Hasanun Ra'a or Ra'a Hasanun. Same meaning. That's up to you. So some of you may have Hasanun Ra'a. That's correct. And then you can also have Ra'a Hasanun. Same meaning. Hasan saw. The meaning is the same. Right? So you guys are correct there. Hasan saw. Right? Now what did he see? Or how much of something did he see? طيب ما شاء الله كثيرا. طيب let's take this way to save space. رأى حسن كثيرا. Hassan saw a lot or many or much. Much of what?
كثير الملابس.
ايه احسنتي. كثيرا. طيب one small word. Now look at ملابسي once again. كسرة.
من
ايه احسنتي. من. كثيرا من. Now ملابس. الملابسي. See the men made ملابس ملابسي. طيب so pay attention there. Now bring the صفة of ملابس. What type of clothing did he see? There's a صفة there. Hey, أحسنت. أحسنت. الجاهزة. الجاهزة. So the jahiza goes with malabis. It's describing it. الجاهزة. So حسن رأى كثيرا من. Hassan saw a lot. This min is of. A lot of malabis al-jahizati. A lot of, you know, when you go to a store and your food is already ready. That's jahiz. It's prepared. It's ready. You don't have to wait. You go to the tailor and you order some clothing. You have to wait for him to make it. The jahiz is already ready. Like your uniform. You go to buy a thobe, you don't have to get it tailored. No, it's already jahiz. It's already ready. You get a jilbab. The sister gets a jilbab. She doesn't have to get it altered and hemmed. No, it's jahiz. It's ready. So he's seen many or much ready clothing. Clothing that's already ready. He doesn't have to get it tailored, altered. No, it's already ready. طيب. داخلة. Good. داخل المتجر. أحسنت. So this would be the best way. But there are a few ways. Let's see who's really paying attention here, Ikhwan. So this is the meaning. This is the best way to have this one here. But you can change a few things around and the meaning doesn't change. Where is that? Who can see that? داخلة. You can change some things around and it doesn't affect the meaning. طيب. أحسنت. That's one way, Abdullah. أحسنت. If we begin this sentence, let's change it slightly. The meaning is not going to change, ya ikhwan. Now let's start off with رأى حسن. The meaning is the same. You did nothing to the meaning. In the first sentence, Hassan saw. Second sentence, Hassan saw. All you did was change the order. And this first one we said technically, Hassan, he saw. If you want to be accurate, accurate. And the second one, Hassan saw. So that small pronoun, if you really want to be precise, is going to change. That's it. طيب. رأى حسن. كثيرا. We can bring كثيرا. Keep that. That's going to stay the same. رأى حسن. رأى حسن من الملابس الجاهزة كثيرا. طيب. You can also say this way. This will be correct too. من الملابس الجا. That's always going to go together. In this sentence anyway. كثيرا. You can put كثيرا after that also. That would have been correct too. That doesn't affect the meaning. To bring kathiran after ra'a or at the end, that's the same. And these are small little drills, ya ikhwan, that you're going to see the more you practice with it. طيب داخل المتجر. طيب, you can keep that the same if you wish. داخل المتجر. طيب, let's try one more inshallah ya ikhwan, and then you can finish the remaining for homework inshallah. I believe there's another way يا إخوان. رأى حسن من الملابس الجاهزة كثيرا داخل المتجر. رأى حسن. Let's see if we can change it one more way يا إخوان. طيب. Let's begin with داخلة. That's another way. I will give you one other way you could say it also. Let's start this sentence with داخلة. Now you're not going to mention who did what, although that's the origin. But now you're going to change it. Inside of the matjar.
Actually, I had something like that. I had Dakila Hasanu
Huh?
and Nataja, Matjari,
No.
and Matjari, Ra'aina, Ra'a, Min, Ra'a, Katira Min, Amalasad,
Ajahizati.
No.
So you could say like that. The one small thing I would change, instead of putting Hasan after Dakhila, put in the place you're referring to inside of, put that instead of Hasan. If you put Dakhila Hasan, the Arab, they will use it. They put inside or outside of whatever they're referring to is going to come next. Inside of what? And besides that, that was perfect also. Dakhila, inside, and then bring inside of what? Inside of the matjar. Dakhil al matjar. And now you bring what happened. So 3 different ways you can begin. Hasanun ra'a. Number 2. Ra'a hasanun. Number 3. Dakhil al matjari. Inside of the matjar. Hasan saw a lot of ready clothing. Hasan saw a lot of ready clothing in the matjar. Same meaning. Remember in Arabic, ya ikhwan, sometimes changing the order does nothing to the meaning. And sometimes it does. It depends on the sentence itself. So let's try one more, ya ikhwan, and then we'll give you the remaining for homework, insha'Allah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Number 2. Let's make sure we have the words. Amama, inside. طيب. Amama, in front of. At-tijariya, talking about buying and selling. For example, commerce. Also, what's another good translation for tijariya? You know, the people outside the masjid when they're buying or they're selling things. That'll be a good one. Commerce, selling, buying. Bil jumla, wholesale. Tabi'u, now pay attention to the ta here. This ta can be you, masculine, or she, feminine, third person. So either you are selling or she is selling, or it, but it has to be feminine. So this one is going to be a good one. Yaqilla, yaqilla. Now, should this be yaqillu? Is there anything to make it mansub أمام تجارية بالجملة تبيع المحلات الازدحام التي. طيب. So this appears to be yaqillu, because there's nothing to make it fatha in this sentence. That's a verb. Yaqillu is the opposite of yakthuru, which means to be few or small in number. Something is few. The opposite of much or many. Al-mahallati, places. The plural of mahalla, a place, and also could be a store, stores or places. Izdihamu, crowded or packed. التي, that or which. So this one is a good one يا إخوان. أمام التجارية بالجملة تبيع يقل المحلات الازدحام التي. That's a good one يا إخوان. طيب, who wants to try this one? I wish I could like write on top of the book. That would be sweet if we could do that. Is there a way I can do that? Let me see. While you guys are trying to figure that, I want to try to write some. Who wants to try the second one? Tabeer. Hey, this one is a little rough, yeah, Juan. The tag can be anta, and the tag can also be it feminine. التجارية أمام طيب. This one is a rough one, يا إخوان. طيب. طيب. يقل الازدحام.
يقل.
نعم، تفضل. تفضل شيخ. اوكي. يقل المحلات. good. Is now good. That's better. يقل ازدحام. good. المحلات. Now look at the محلة مجرور. Something has to make it مجرور. أمام. good. المحلات. good. تبيع. التجارية. good. Yeah, this one is tricky, يا إخوان. Allahu Akbar. This one is way harder than the first one.
No, let me change. التجارة.
Okay.
Let me change that to التي التجارية.
Uh-huh. بالجملة. Yeah. لا بأس لا بأس. This one is tricky يا إخوان. Hey, no. No. This one is hey, no. طيب. Here يا إخوان, the تجارية are the people who they sell, they do business, the merchants, the tajir. That action itself, of buying and selling, the action of buying and trading, and sometimes in the marketplace you see this one selling and this one buying. All of that is called tijariya. So let's say for example, the tajir, the merchant, the one that's buying and selling. Tabi'u, to buy. Tabi' طيب, let's start off here because they bring allati. So at-tijariyatu allati tabi'u. So the merchants that tabi'u, they sell. Where are they selling? التجارية التي تبيع بالجملة. They sell in wholesale. No, you can't start like that. طيب. التجارية التي تبيع بالجملة يقل الازدحام. طيب. Let's try this way يا إخوان. Look at this one. This one is a nice sentence. Tricky but nice. You have to think. And think harder. And then harder again. طيب. يقل الازدحام. The crowd is less or few. أمام المحلات, in front of the stores. التي, that. تبيع التجارية بالجملة. طيب. The store, طيب. The crowd is less, is few, in front of the stores. Now you're talking about the stores. التي, the stores that the merchants sell in wholesale or by wholesale. So let's write that one out here, ikhwan. That was a good one here. They made like a, what's the word? When you have like two sentences in one, a compound sentence. You can say that. طيب, look here يا إخوان. يقل means to be few. The opposite of to be many. يقل الازدحام. الازدحام. Where's my dal? Al-izdi. So the crowd is less, is few. Izdihamu. Where? In front of. Amama. In front of what? Al-mahallati. The stores. Al-mahallati. Now which stores? Allati. The stores that has to be feminine, because mahallat is feminine. The stores that the merchants sell in wholesale or by wholesale. التي تبيع التجارية. How do they sell? بالجملة. They sell in wholesale. No. That's what I would say يا إخوان. أمام المحلات. أمام اسم مضاف. محلات اسم مضاف إليه. التي تبيع في المضارع. التجارية is the فاعل. التجارية. نعم. باء حرف جار. بالجملة. طيب. يقل الازدحام أمام المحلات التي تبيع التجارية بالجملة. No, this was a nice sentence يا إخوان. طيب. So the crowd is small or is less. Should be English. The crowd is less or small in front of the stores, plural, that the merchants sell by wholesale or with wholesale in front of. طيب. In front of, I got that twice, the stores that the merchants sell by wholesale or with wholesale or in wholesale. طيب يقل الازدحام أمام المحلات التي تبيع التجارية بالجملة. نعم. طيب, so we'll save the remaining, how many more? 3 for homework, يا إخوان. So we did the first 2. Oh, one more inshallah for homework. And then we'll give the second part of homework also. طيب, how do you close? طيب, second part of homework. تدريب السادس, exercise number 8. We'll leave for homework. استعمل كل جملة من الكلمات استعمل كل كلمة من الكلمات التالية في جملة مفيدة. Use each of the words from the following words in a beneficial sentence. طيب, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words here. Use each word in one sentence. So we have one sentence that we didn't complete, and each one of these words in a beneficial sentence, and we'll stop there inshallah ya ikhwan. If anyone has anything to add, they can do so inshallah. Our sister Zakiya, she says, رأى حسن داخل المتجر الملابس كثيرا من الجاهزة. Sister Zakiya's sentence, we would change, I would say change the كثيرا and the من. داخل المتجر كثيرا and then كثيرا من. And besides that, that was correct. Change your كثيرا and put it in front of, and then put the من. رأى حسن داخل المتجر كثيرا, and then من الملابس الجاهزة, and that will be perfect. Our brother says وأن, you can say that also. Our sister, she says يقل الازدحام أمام المحلات التجارية التي يبيع. On your verb, says Zakiya, change your ya to a ta. On يبيع, that should have a ta there. التي تبيع بالجملة. You can say it that way also. يقل الازدحام أمام المحلات التجارية التي تبيع بالجملة. You can say that also. Change your ba to a ya. On your verb, says Zakiya wrote the verb ya ikhwan with the ya. Since tijariya is feminine, the ya is going to be ta. So says Zakiya, instead of your yabi'u, change your ya to a ta. Tabi'u. And that will be perfect. Change your ya, you have with the ya, to a ta. And that will be perfect. No. Ba'a yabi'u means to sell, ya ikhwan, to sell. So it says Zakiya, change your ya to a ta. And besides that, that was perfect. Anyone else, ya ikhwan? Our brother says that type of sentence is a sentence of amazement, and that's correct. No. طيب, so we'll stop there inshallah ta'ala, and we'll conclude tonight's lesson. We'll continue on, what's today, ya ikhwan? Monday, Wednesday. We'll continue on Saturday inshallah ta'ala. May Allah bless you all, ya ikhwan. طيب, anything that we mentioned that's correct is from Allah. Anything we mentioned that's incorrect is from ourselves. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.